get night gliders from me. Oh, really? If you bust out
And what are we going to see this time?
yeah. I swear if you get that combo on me again.
Looks like some kind of hot wings. We're seeing angel wings there. It's usually a good indicator.
Same. Are you playing hot wings too? Or are you just playing regular aggro?
Wow, we shall see now, won't we?
Yeah, I'll find out.
Indeed. Now that the table flipping is at an end.
Now that we actually have to beat each other.
I'd flip the table too.
Indeed, everybody has to flip the
Always
table.
Alright.
Especially when you're going up against something.
And Applejack flush. Alright, so
Flip the table.
Portable.
that's likely Feathers on the right side. Hi, Feathers.
I need to get
It's cold in here.
You want to do any sorts of cutting?
well, yeah, first off I need to actually get the card.
Find my starting point.
Yeah.
I wish I'd been playing like all of Luna decks.
What's that?
I wish I was playing against like Luna every turn, every match, every
Yeah.
round.
This is the
I
first
keep playing against other
non-Luna-
Applejacks and I'm like,
Dude, I've been fighting nothing but Luna.
oh, want to
Yeah,
trade?
Luna is in. Again.
Yeah.
I'll take that too.
I am fighting Scootaloo, so thankful.
Do you want to cut problem decks?
Not Luna.
Okay.
I've only beaten
I don't
you
care.
one time. So.
I need to shuffle this.
Yeah, you got this. Do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Whew. Yeah, I know, right? Are we,
I'll go pass. I didn't shuffle, so I need to. Okay. I'll just cut this right now. And you can get it going.
Would you like to go high or low on the roll?
High, I guess.
That's Feathers, Fairy. She is an Applejack farming fiend.
Hi. You go first.
Alright.
do this.
Let's hold off until they say begin.
This is my starting point. I hope it is.
Alright. Opening hand for Hot Wings looks pretty bad. Likely going to want to mulligan.
Oh, I'll keep this.
Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Oh, actually choosing to keep. Interesting. Yep. Double Troublemaker, turn 1. Not uncommon, especially in a deck running as many Troublemakers as Feathers does.
Of course. What other color is there to pick?
Right. I'll bank and pass.
Sure.
Alright. And I believe one of those was a Nightmare Moon. We'll have to see.
This is just gonna be for fun. It might as well be.
Yeah, Starlight Glimmer and Lord Tyric. No, so no Nightmare Moon. Okay. Applejack flips. Get the 2 flips. There you go.
That's unfortunate.
Flips a couple low cards there.
I'm at 8, you're at 3, 6, 8.
Oh, nice.
So
Now I did it.
Yeah.
Now I won.
Alright. There we go.
There you go.
I'll get there eventually.
Yep.
Wait, I need to put this in order because I might go through my deck.
I got a 6.
Alright. Feathers is on the board with Lord Tyric defeated, Applejack flipped, and 2 power counters on Applejack if she remembers her diligent.
Yeah, I need to do my turn.
Yes, there it is.
We're gonna go with this one and this one.
Okay.
Plays another 2 Troublemakers. Now we're definitely going to see a Nightmare Moon here. Oh, no, maybe not. Still not seeing Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
starting.
I am surprised.
2 to move.
It might have been another Starlight Glimmer.
For Lily.
Lily will end up doing that.
1. Cardboard box.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
It's alright, I beat Cheese and he had 2 cardboard boxes on me.
Interesting, choosing not to flip Bluna. I don't know if that's an optional trigger.
Uphill battle, but I can do it. Alright.
Yep. Yep.
It is an optional trigger.
Yeah, I'll challenge Nightmare.
We're not sure who's running Hot Wings, unfortunately. I can't see his name.
9 to 9.
And that's going to definitely beat the Nightmare Star.
I want this to be
That's going to be +2.
You gonna bank one?
Yeah, we'll bank.
There you go. Nice, nice.
Oh, this one's going to be $1 billion.
Where's my 18? Here it is. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn. I'll bank 2. How much AT do you have right now?
3.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you banked.
I'm banking too.
Pay 2. Flip. Pass the turn.
Sure. Hey.
All right, well, that's going to be a good draw for Feathers, getting that bell tower early.
I'll fight Arizona.
Alright.
Oh, I also won that actually, the last one. I
No,
forgot.
you already got it on there.
Yeah.
You've only won 2 face-offs with that.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm dumb. I did, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, let's go.
Also, if you miss the trigger, it doesn't go on. You
Oh yeah,
may
it's May.
put it on.
It's May.
So even if
Diligence is actually a mandatory trigger.
I won.
7, 8. Yep.
That's unfortunate the barrel through was there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Now I get it.
Yep. Now you do.
My useless power.
I was like,
I don't really want to.
at first I was like,
Well, I'm gonna draw one.
but I'm like,
This is,
no,
I guess, okay.
that would be a bad decision. 3.
Can do better. No, it's fine.
All right, so beating Aoizotl brings Feathers up to 6 points.
Another +2.
1, 2, 3,
So
4.
enter score phase.
I have so.
You have total 6. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Because you have 2. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah,
Thank you, pass.
you don't even have to flip. That is 9.
And still banking.
That is 9. That's great.
Oh, when I played this flipped. 'cause they were
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a May trigger. If you want to get those right, Diligent is a mandatory.
Trixie.
Bluna is a May.
I'll fight Trixie because it doesn't matter.
Fight the Trixie.
In front, so put me at 2.
Alright, you will win.
Oh, nice. I actually did.
And retire breeze.
Incredible. Oh, I want this on top. That's an unfortunate flip as well.
Yes, you wanted that. Applejack's.
Feathers
I mean,
up to
I guess
8
I don't
points.
necessarily need it, apparently.
Apparently not.
Yeah, right
Why do I keep getting this one?
And are all Owens, you think that's Ryan? I'll mark his name as that for now.
now. Oh, that's great. So I have a total.
This is not helpful either. Okay. I could draw again.
You could.
6 AT is a lot. No, it doesn't matter. I will. I'm at 8.
Oh,
Do you want to replay that?
yeah.
Sure.
End up losing.
Are you playing her out of
Just thinking. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all I can do. I don't have enough moves.
I can still beat that, I guess.
I still can't confront.
So you have to have at least 2 blue.
Okay.
Your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Hot Wings definitely with a lot of 18 now. Lots it's capable of doing.
Sure.
Tricks under terror.
Buckball Championship. Or, that's 2. 2 for Buckball Championship.
That is 2.
Probably wants to start by playing Angel Wings and save a couple of those hasty cards, playing 2 dilemmas down here just to make sure he can confront, and trying to get an extra point as well, I guess. Although against a farming deck, I may have chosen to save the dilemma unless he thinks that face down Troublemaker is a Nightmare Moon.
My score phase.
Even then,
Yeah, sure, whatever. Go.
Okay. I'll confront for 1.
Ryan on the board with 1.
Cadence. Dragon Luna. Confront there for 1.
Would you like to frighten one of my friends?
Yes, I would love to frighten one of your friends, your non-existent friends.
Yes.
But I did confront two problems.
We did indeed.
So we will do a multi-problem face-off now.
Yes, we will indeed.
Down to 3.
Nice flip.
Yeah.
Wow, nice flip for me too. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Anyway, how much power do you have?
It's 10 on 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. You're actually going to win that.
Heck yeah. Good job,
All
everyone.
right.
This is solved, so I get points.
Yeah.
And Feathers actually takes that face off thanks to the double flip off of Rock Slide.
Please be blackmail.
Please go here.
It is not blackmail. That's how I beat cheese, because it was
Go
blackmail.
away.
Okay.
This cycles. To this.
Meaning fans, everyone's going to draw a card.
Each player draws a card.
Oh, cool. That could be helpful.
No, it doesn't discard it. It's just
And it is your turn.
Sure. How many points do you have?
A lot. I have 6.
I am not going through that level of party again.
That's still less than me, so that's
The
okay.
face up is 12 versus 12. It's winning by exactly 5. So I'll end the score first.
Oh, I forgot to draw a card. Start of my turn. And this also
This is the start of your turn. And that flips. Yay!
I don't have
That's a
no
Nightmare
room for it.
Star.
Flip those
Yeah.
out.
5 and 5. I'm still winning by 5. Just to double check though. So that's
Feathers debating which option to go after here. Obviously,
Flip, flip,
moving
2.0 right here.
AJ up is not a bad choice, but she wouldn't get any extra flips because Rock Slide is now gone. And so far has been flipping most of the friends that she would like as well, and I think also flipping AJ's Epiphany to help get rid of resources.
I guess I could do that stupid thing, but I kind
you
of
might get an easier to solve problem, and we're getting 4 now.
Oh, you have to get rid of
Can I even flip that?
Oh,
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
that goes away this turn.
Maybe I should make the risky play.
I should have not kept my hand.
The risky play, huh?
The risky play.
It's a
is
good
2,
hand late game. Oh, I wasn't going to show you.
3.
This is a difficult position to be in. Hot Wings did use both of its dilemmas, otherwise may have been able to start a DFO on this turn here,
I'll pay
since that Troublemaker was not face up yet.
Alright.
me in the box.
Applejack's just going to go for confronting.
1 for this.
Okay.
Wants to make sure that Troublemaker
I will.
stays blocking her problem.
This should be at 2. And I will pay.
There's 2. There's 4.
How risky do I want to be? That's the question.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
This is a lot of AT right now, I believe. Hasn't used most of it except for just drawing or playing Troublemakers.
I can't do
I
that.
think that's 4 AT remaining.
Until she transforms. So I will confront. I will actually
This could be like really stupid or good, but it's probably stupid. I won't do that. I'll just do this.
Oh no, looks like she's at 1 AT. I guess had spent some to draw.
Oh, it's just here?
And is saving.
What? Yes, it's
Okay.
just at this point.
Okay. Alright. Confirm for 1.
Ah,
That
okay.
would be so OP if that,
That would be
was.
so OP. Done?
What? Yeah. I banked 1.
Draw 1.
Feathers did manage to confront this turn though for 1 point, still gaining for a turn. Hot Wings sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 AT, plays a Soren.
1, 2, 3.
Forgets to trigger Bluna.
Spitfire drilling it in.
Ah, or just now moves.
Sure.
I will move to my score phase.
And that's a smart play to have the Soren there as well, because now there's really no good target for Feathers to use Bailout on. She could force a Bailout on
Oh yeah, that's 3.
Bluna,
For some reason, I was
just
looking at
to
the
reduce the
requirement,
value.
and I was like, that's only 2. No,
But
it is correct. What do I want?
Soren can eat one of the friends at home at immediate speed if he needs to get up to that pink or blue requirement. Feathers would need to have a popping corn here if she wants to stop this confront or to use 2 bailouts.
Score point.
Yeah, sure.
So that's 3.
That's going to be 3 points for Ryan.
Each one of these tokens.
We're going to a face-off.
I flipped a 1. You
Why?
flipped a 5.
Why?
Haha.
I
That
need
cat
that.
jack.
3, 6, 7,
All the
8,
feathers flips so far being things
Oh,
she
is
would
it
like
only
to
5
see.
of 8?
But she is moving through her deck relatively quickly.
I had
Um,
total 9, I believe.
she's at Rutherford. It's like whatever.
That's always.
But
Yeah, Soren
you have,
wasn't
like,
in
4
play
AT.
until this turn, Fairy, so Clipped Wings will likely come
I
down
guess
next
it could
turn.
force you to spend AT.
maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 5 could play to flip an additional card. Another 2 points off of Feather's side is not bad. She's going to go ahead and bail out, though.
Okay.
Bail out the Luna.
Sack, sack. Let's see.
Now we're tied.
So I'll sack that to give him +2 power.
Alright, good. Less friends to sack later.
And Luna will still be
Slide
exhausted for
Cat
another
Jack
turn, so that's still not bad.
on. Bye, Captain Jack. I should have spent
So I
one
get
to
2
draw.
more.
Yeah.
Everybody goes home.
Yep.
And that's going to be 5 for Ryan versus Feather's 10.
Crush the
That problem's going to change. If it's a fire when ready, that's not good news. It's not, though.
That's not relevant to me.
Okay.
Okay, Singing Barrel. Feathers now has color entry into any color of her choice.
It's King Sombra.
Flips the King Sombra.
Okay. Do you want to pay 2 to dismiss my friends there with power 2 or less?
Absolutely not.
All right.
I mean, it's a good stall thing.
Put this on Soren.
Yep, there's the Clipped Wings on Soren.
Okay.
Definitely the right choice there.
And then 2 to move.
Okay.
Sad. Okay.
Alright.
That's fine with me. I'll bank 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, 4 AT. Bobbin's holding a ton of AT acceleration through multiple copies of Wonderbolt's route. Seabreeze's Flower wants to just get rid of that Clipped Wings as soon as he possibly can. Makes sense. He's got AT to spend.
No, I don't want to play this.
But with no dilemmas, he's going to be in rough shape.
This is 12, 13, 14, 15, 14 to confront versus a 10 to confront.
Feathers is still holding a barrel through in hand, and I think that's probably the right choice to have played the bailout on Luna to make sure that she stays exhausted for this turn, and then to save the barrel through to beat a Troublemaker and just get a little bit closer, because if she can beat King Sombra, that's going to put her to 12, confronting the problem is going to put her to 13, and if Luna tries to actually move characters up to that problem in preparation for challenging, then AJ could go to the face-off, and with good draw or good flips could even score the extra 2 that way. This is one of those situations where it's likely beneficial to bank, just because of the situation you'd be getting yourself in.
Any hand that you have in
I mean, having Soren up there does give him quite a bit of power.
Yeah.
And it is.
I took the risk. I tried to have fun anyway.
The barrel through is going to be helpful.
Just playing
Man, I
out
missed
fun.
play earlier. Oh, actually, maybe not.
We could play
Well, I don't
together
know.
as much
Find
as
out.
we would, really. Go back to
518.
good old Ohio.
Holding that barrel through in hand,
Yeah,
probably
like-
wants to go for it here.
Sure, why not?
Don't see a reason not to.
What do you
7 to
at?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, barrel through, definitely a good choice here. Flip an extra 1, there's the 7. That'll break through for sure.
It's okay, I have.
And again, not really cards she absolutely needed to see.
You gotta win at a regional tournament, dude.
Look at Applejack getting power without power.
That's right.
Non-Luna
They're
game.
still hunting a friend.
Strong.
I envy you.
Fun. I love
Which
this game.
one?
The first one. Oh.
A lot of Feather's hands just unfortunately not relevant at this point here. Could bring herself to 13 confront and would not necessarily be starting the face-off unless
Are you confronting that right now?
unless Soren chose to. No. He is confronting because of the 1 requirement in the off color. So there would be a face-off this turn, that's right. Too many Pinkie Pies has that odd color requirement.
Well, I can draw one more.
Banish or trouble.
But is drawing 1 more, seeing what you can get.
Back when Villain was all the rage.
Nothing super useful here.
Not 2 years ago, but a year ago.
Does she want to go for that face-off and push further into...
Again, I played against
Hot Wings deck, which could have Fire when ready and crack Nightmare Star. It would allow her next Troublemaker to uncover, so she is prepared for that.
I didn't use it here because I need to learn this
Then I
deck.
swapped over to AJ. AJ was super
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, 6 points for Buckball. Thank you.
whatsoever.
Ah.
My apologies.
That's like me,
Yeah.
but slightly not. I don't have that. I only have 2 extra flip cards.
Yeah, I had like
Oh.
3 of the
Play your
ones for
trouble.
Acrojack.
I'm going to. I'm just trying to
Then there
decide
was
which
Epic
one.
Win.
It's important.
Trouble.
It is important.
Oh, dude, I had it in a
'Cause then we can just do
45
that.
deck.
It's 2 bonus. That's so annoying.
I had 15 out of those cards with flip additional cards.
Oh, hi.
Very annoying.
Oh, that's kind of scary at the same
It
time,
is
too.
a very rude concept. I'll leave this here.
Well,
Yeah.
I will play this
Okay.
Plays a Troublemaker.
and pass the turn. Well, I'm actually confronting, so I confront.
And there is a face-up.
And we challenge. I'll flip a 2, you'll flip a 4.
You win because I don't.
Well, you could have shenanigans.
I don't have
I
any.
know your deck.
I don't have any. Yeah, you
So I
can
get
read it
2
on the
more.
subreddit.
Yes, I know
Alright,
your deck.
13
Play pretty
and 2
much my
points for
Changed like 2
Ryan
cards.
for winning that face-off,
That's it.
but does move him away from the
Alright,
problem.
This gets cycled. That goes home. There's that. Alright.
Hmm.
The only thing I changed from regionals was like, yeah, was like
Okay.
I put a Destiny Drain in for today because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
1, 2, 3,
Drain is a very
5.
evil card.
Yeah, it's good. I only need one of them.
This finally untaps.
Turn a deck 3 in, but then again, that was maximum.
Ryan could go up to 9 just off of a single confront here. Really wants to try to find a dilemma if he can. Is holding a lot of AT acceleration in his hand. Angel Wings would get Luna up to that problem, and that would be sufficient. He used a couple of those dilemmas earlier, though, so we'll have to see. There's the third Wonderbolts wrap.
I know that feel.
That also doesn't really
In this situation, I might actually be using Wonderbolts wrap to draw just for extra value. You really do not need that much AT acceleration.
Yeah, I put my 2 shirts in your bag. Well,
Way to draw. That really doesn't help. Okay.
Yeah, in a case like this, I would likely want to be trying to save as much AT as possible.
Score phase. Score point.
And trying not to use those hasty friends. Angel Wings may have been the better play, even if you're not going to get the DFO. Who knows? We'll have to see
Try
that.
to flip up first.
Yeah, I'll just get my AP.
It's a Starlight Glimmer. Alright.
It is indeed
Starlight moving up
Starlight Glimmer.
for AJ to allow AJ to
I need to
confront.
think really hard about whether or not I actually want to confront this problem. That one is safe forever. I have 12.
Yeah, you have 12.
This is actually at 13 right now with the point for confronting.
I have 618. That's a lot. But I need 4 of it. What's the bonus on that? 3.
3.
That's so high.
Yes, it is.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we would be tied. I don't want that. uh, unfortunate.
Trying to figure out what to do. 6? No. 6 AT. 6 AT on Feather's side.
Did you confront last turn?
I have to.
Yes, she confronted last turn.
Oh, did I miss? Am I supposed to be at 15?
Grand Pose
Oh, she
thinks
should be at 12.
Did I miss confronting?
Did you get your point for that turn?
if you think you're supposed to be at 12, then that's fine. But
Well, I don't remember. What happened? Did I?
You confronted.
I don't think I did give myself 1 point because I didn't change anything.
Okay.
I just draw my.
Then you
my
must be
thing
at 13.
back. Okay. I mean, I'll trust GP. He's watching, I guess. It doesn't make a difference for this turn for me.
No, it doesn't.
So.
Oh, yeah, by the way, diligence mandatory.
Oh.
Is it?
I don't know what my card says. The
No,
card-
it says you may. Diligent is not mandatory.
So, grand pause.
It
What
sa-
about that?
Yeah, it says you may.
Says
You
Does it?
may.
You may.
Oh, never mind.
Nay.
I'm being dumb.
Diligent is
Good
not
job,
mandatory.
grand pause.
Diligent is optional, and if you miss the trigger, you miss your diligent.
Dude, I got all this diligent on 0 power.
Yep.
Nice.
Cardboard box on turn 2.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's still working for you, but
It's fine.
it's
fine.
silly.
Everything's fine. It's
Everything
not-
is fine.
It's not fine.
You lost your Applejack's Epiphany too, which is not fine.
I have more, but they're like in there somewhere.
Hidden,
Okay, so
buried.
9. So 9. So you're not confronting this turn. So you have to beat that.
I do have to beat that.
Yes. And then so 1 and then 1. 9, 10, 11, 12. I should 9. It's like entirely dependent on what's in your hand right now.
Oh no, I thank you, Richard. That's what I thought as well. I've looked it up in the comp rules multiple times. It is a mandatory trigger. I guess that's an error in the OCR that will need to be corrected. Or the OCR is going to trump card text. We'll see which one.
This is like the turn. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I'm sure you understand.
I do.
Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3. I can draw 1 card.
It's worse than that. The card's actually misprinted. The rules definition of diligent doesn't have may in it.
Oh. Interesting. But the card says may, but okay.
Yeah, that's-
So what is the actual ruling on it?
The full rules text of diligent
Says you
does
have to
not
put it.
have the word may in there. So when you win a face-off involving this card, put X plus 1 power counters on the card. No may.
Huh.
That's kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah. Why has that never ever come up before now?
No idea.
How much heat do you have? 0?
0 at the moment.
I'll confront for 1.
Okay.
Okay.
This could be the
This could be
best.
the turn.
This could be the biggest misplay I've ever done, but we'll see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now this is a risky play
Challenge to Starlight Glimmer.
because
Sorry, guys.
if
5.
Brian can beat Starlight Glimmer here,
Why? Why?
well, no, Feathers is actually
I mean,
okay
it
having
would
that
be
popping
nice.
corn in
It's not
hand.
necessary, but it.
We don't know whether or not
I have 3 to work with here. to
he's
win the
prepared to
game.
do that. There's another
Show me
friend
what you
gone for
got.
Feathers.
1 to draw.
Does manage to beat Starlight Glimmer. If he can get a Night Glider in play there and start the face-off,
Buckball Championship.
Sure.
Then I will pay 2 Angel Wings, reducing cost of the next friend played by 2. Move to my score phase. Score point. Okay, there's the popping corn. So there's that. Yep, that's it.
Good game.
I can do this. Actually, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Rutherford
Well, you
over
can't take
here.
that back. I've already done
We're
it.
going to Rutherford over here. The effects go on the stack. My effects trigger first.
no.
You didn't play that before. Like what? What are
So
you doing?
No,
so
popping
I'm
corn.
playing this, and the effects
After I've
resolves.
already.
Judge. Judge.
Judge?
Actual
Arcat.
judge.
Arcat.
Okay.
So
Can I use a Rutherford to move Luna away from the problem when she plays that?
I've already so he put this in your hand for a moment.
So-
he did this and was like, I confront, and then I
I
said,
go move
no,
to score phase. She
exhaust
says
this.
no, exhausted. I play a
Exhaust these.
Rutherford.
Exactly what I had.
This would have to resolve
This
first.
already, yes, this resolves fully before you can do anything.
So they were both
Okay.
exhausted.
Oh, it doesn't
Flip
matter.
that Octavia.
All right, that's game anyway then.
All right, good game.
Good game.
Yep.
Another Hot Wings defeated.
That was much closer though.
This was turn 2 cardboard box. Applejack defeating Hot Wings. Good job, Applejack.
Close game though.
I don't like where this is going because this might be you and me fighting.
I'm okay with that because I can win.
I'm also okay with that.
Because you can win.
Yeah, no stack in this game like Magic. The effects
So
are going
what
to
is
fully
the actual
resolve.
ruling overall on Applejack?
You have to follow the rules.
The
Like
reminder text is actually incorrect here.
yeah.
Okay,
this,
so
this card
it's-
would be misprinted. The OCR is
Okay.
always correct.
That is
The
interesting.
definition of diligent in the rules doesn't actually contain made, so yeah,
That is interesting.
yeah, I don't know. That's really dumb.
That was so frustrating. I was like, so what I had was I had the bell tower set up in my hand
Yeah.
with Nightmare Moon. So I was like, I could wipe your hand, or I could score my point, and then so I could draw one card, and I drew Popping Thorn.
Right.
And I was like,
A close game though,
oh,
with Feathers
frightening.
eking it out in the end.
I'm gonna assume that you are running the same as Cheese, wherein you only have two. You have 2 Buckball seasons and 3 T-Rex.
No.
No,
It
you're
should be
different.
2-2 and 1.
Yeah, it's 2-2 and 1 of the just finding around.
Oh, Cheese was